Hey, what's up? I'm Max, the Celeb Talk guy. Last night was 90 Day Fiancé, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it was a pretty crazy episode. Here are my thoughts. So let's just jump right in. First off, we had Avery and Omar. They finally are married after just 5 days of knowing each other in person. Oh my God, I feel bad for this girl. Now don't get me wrong, Omar is a cool, nice, respectable, mature, very mature guy. He's a very solid guy. He's not going to go anywhere. And Avery could use someone like him. I'm just concerned because she's going to have a culture shock like you wouldn't even believe when she moves to Syria. Now, I just go out there and I just say when she moves because she's so set on moving. She's set in her ways. Omar is kind of just like, whatever. He's going to ride it out because he has his wife now. I don't know if he really even truly loves her, but he's probably used to a culture. Maybe, maybe not, where you just kind of get married. When you're that age, you get married and you're married to that person. Avery thinks she's in some fairy tale love story. I'm sorry, girl, but oh my God, you're not. You're not even like close to anything like that. I'm sorry. I wish you health, wealth, and happiness because you seem like a nice girl. But here's the deal with this couple. They haven't even really been alone. Terry, I think is her name. Avery's mom has been there for the whole freaking time they've been together for these 5 short days before they got married. So it's like they have a lot to get to know each other, which, yeah, it's rare to see someone get married and then get to know each other. But that's the situation that they're in, and they got to do it. And I think they got a lot of work. And if Avery doesn't mellow down a little, and basically, if she just doesn't stay herself, she needs to change. I'm not saying that that's a good thing, but I don't think she can be her bubbly, outgoing self in a country like Syria where they're probably really mellow, they're quiet, they're respectful, they keep to themselves. She's talking about dancing in the street and all this shit. That's not gonna pass in Syria, and Omar said it. Avery was kind of shook when she did say it. I love this couple. I hope they work well, but Avery and Omar, they need to kind of do some adjusting to stay together. To wrap this couple up, basically, then they had their wedding night. And if you didn't know, Omar has never kissed a girl. So obviously, he's never slept with anyone. So I'm watching this and I just keep thinking to myself, did they have sex? Like, I cannot figure out for the life of me. Did they sleep together on their wedding night? Because they mentioned that he could see her hair and that they kissed. But then like they kind of were mentioning it, but they kind of weren't. So I don't know. Put in the comments what you think if they did sleep together. I don't want to get too PG-13, but it's like, I'm curious. I don't know on that one. On a side note, real quick, I don't want to say too much, but I just found out a couple days ago that I have a friend of a friend that is actually an executive producer on 90 Day Fiancé. I don't know how I forgot that this person worked at TLC. I never knew that he worked for 90 Day Fiancé, but I knew he worked for TLC. Unbelievable news. So I am going to start, I think, bombarding this guy. I hate to be too rude, but I want to freaking talk to this guy and get the scoop. So if I can, maybe I can get an interview for you guys. That would be awesome. It'd be probably a great interview. If you guys have any questions that you want me to ask him, put in the comments below because I am dying to talk to this guy. So if you have any questions, put in the comments and I will make sure to ask him. Now back onto the couples. We have Benjamin and Akina. Another couple. They shouldn't be together. Long story short with this couple, they got the blessing. Benjamin finally goes to the apartment that he rented. Thank God, he's finally there now. And he is happy. He's also a little nervous though, because now he has to pay this stupid dollar amount, whatever you want to call it, to get the parents' permission again to marry Akina. So what happened was Benjamin went to his apartment. Like I was saying, he got their permission, he goes to the apartment. Akina also kind of follows him there. She told her mom that she will be staying there for the week. She didn't tell her dad, and she knew that her dad would be pissed if he found out. Long story short, Benjamin has to act like he's some big religious guy and that they can't stay under the same roof or they can't be in the same room because there'd be too much temptation. I don't understand this because now at this point, everyone wants them to sleep together. Akina wants to hook up with this guy. She's pretty much applying it. Us viewers want to see them hook up. I think it'd be hilarious. The only one that doesn't want to is Benjamin. And I kind of think Akina wants to hook up with this guy before she gets married because who knows? What if they have no chemistry and then it's like we're already freaking married? But Benjamin is holding his ground as of now. He's going to sleep on the couch. She's sleeping in the bedroom, which has 2 beds. And he is, they're not going to be sleeping together. They end up going on a date, a night date, and she has 1 drink. It appears to be a margarita, and she's drunk. You have to have a tolerance level of like a 10-year-old to get drunk off 1 drink. I don't even know if a 10-year-old could get drunk off 1 freaking drink. Akina appears to be not tipsy, but actually pretty drunk, and Benjamin's pissed. He's just, I don't know, not for it. And like I said before, not a whole lot happened with this couple, but I said it before, I'll say it again. They need to go their separate ways. Benjamin needs to go back to Arizona. If he's attracted to girls that look like Akina, he needs to go to a freaking church, meet a crazy religious girl that's just at that level. I don't think Akina's at that level, and she lives in Kenya. So it's like, it's already hard enough. They need to go their separate ways. And then there's Tim and Jennifer. This couple, they need to break up. That's simply it. They had a huge fight. The episode started off with another sexual thing. They didn't sleep together. They were in bed. She wanted to sleep with him. He didn't sleep with her. Simple as that. They need to break up. He was nervous. She wanted to have sex. He didn't. They ended up, it was real awkward the next day. They ended up going out to some big, really cool mountain. They were going to go on the swing. They had a crazy view. Very high though. For Tim's afraid of heights, so it wasn't going to work. And he just said, I'm not going on that. No way was he going on that. Jennifer was pissed. Don't get me wrong. Tim's a nice guy. Or a girl, we still don't really know. But Tim is a nice person. Jennifer is kind of a bitch. I'm not going to lie to you guys. She, in my opinion, she's very opinionated, very moody. It's her way or the highway, which that's okay for some people. But Tim just won't tolerate it. And they have nothing in common. The good thing about Jennifer, though, is she actually came out and admitted it. We have absolutely nothing in common, and maybe we should go our separate ways. The thing I'm still just questioning about this whole thing is they then then Tim and Jennifer, they fought their whole segment. Like Tim was done, she was done. It was pretty much a done deal that they need to go their separate ways and move on with their lives. But here's the strange thing. They showed the preview for next week, and Tim was saying, what if I ask you to marry me right now? So if you're telling me that this couple's going to stay together, they are wasting a ton of time because like I said, Jennifer needs a big buff guy, and Tim needs to just date a nice girl that's cute and likes him for who he is, and they can go their separate ways. We had Angela and Michael. They were just the whole time they were in Nigeria still. Now they're back in love again. They're trying to have a baby. She went to the doctor, fertility doctor, and the doctor pretty much said, I don't even know. They use all these big medical words because I am just so uneducated on this stuff. But I don't know. From the sounds of it, it sounds like she needs to go convince her daughter to give her some of her eggs, I think. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know. So that's where they stood. Michael said he's going to stand right by her side. We'll see where this couple goes. There's something always a little fishy on with Michael and Angela. There's always something a little weird with them. And of course, how could we forget Darcy and Tom? They're the hilarious, the bizarre, the strange, hilarious couple. I mean, you can't help but love these two. Darcy and Tom are still at it. I don't know. 1 second with Darcy and Tom, they're going real strong. Tom's laughing. They're smoking a cigarette together. They're taking shots. They're having a good time. And then literally, with a flip of a switch, about 10 seconds, they're fighting. She's hysterically crying, and Tom is just sitting there like, what the hell? Here's the issue with this couple. Tom's very blunt. Darcy's very emotional. I don't see this couple working out. I think they actually have a lot in common, though. They both have the whole fashion thing together. I would have loved to see this couple stay. I think they could really have been great. Darcy needs to go to a therapist. She needs help. She doesn't need a husband. She needs a therapist. And to make matters worse for this poor girl, she has her sister and her sister's fiance, Florian, just shoving it down their throat. Now, this couple, Stacy and Florian and her sister, they're not something to be proud of. I mean, they're not some great couple. They've been engaged for 3 years and they still aren't married. So I don't know why they're flaunting their relationship like it's some incredible thing. The reality is Florian is just an exact guy, the type of person that would just be in a stupid relationship like this just to come to America. That's exactly what he's probably doing. Sorry, Florian, but that's probably it. So Stacy and Florian are walking around flaunting their incredible relationship, But I'm just like, they're not even a good relationship. So what the hell are you talking about? Darcy is just getting so emotional. She's crying. Tom's sitting there in awe. And I don't know, their little segment ended, but for the future, the preview of next week, it looks like Tom and Darcy go and meet Tom's sister. So I think they're still at it, and they have a possibility of staying together. I think it's pretty slim. And the stupid thing for Darcy is, hey, if she could just raise her emotional IQ a little bit, I think they'd be really well. But Tom is so blunt, and she's so the polar opposite, emotional. She wants to have this, even if it's fake, she wants to have some fairy tale love story. And Tom just isn't about that life. He's just not into it. And last but not least, we have Rebecca and Ziad. I don't like this couple. I don't like any of these couples, to be honest. Besides maybe Darcy and Tom, I don't like any of these couples. I don't see why these people are together. I don't care if she's attracted to him. I don't care. I hope this couple doesn't get married. Ziad asked Rebecca for 500 dinar, which I guess is equivalent to about 200 US dollars. So a decent amount of money, sure. She's pissed. She feels something's up. In the meantime, Ziad's going out and buying her an engagement ring. I just don't like this couple. I don't think they have a lot in common. I think Rebecca is still married, by the way, but I think she's just doing this just to kind of get back on her feet, just to rebound. Ziad maybe kind of likes her. I think he kind of figures that she might have some money. I don't know what he's thinking, to be honest. Probably he's looking at it like, hey, it's a good opportunity. I come to America, but I don't know that for sure. He might actually just like her. I think Rebecca does like him. There's a lot of red flags on both sides. You can just see from a million miles away, this couple, they have no synergy. They shouldn't be together. They fight all the freaking time. They need to break up. I really wish this couple well, and I wish especially Rebecca well, because this will be her 4th marriage and probably her 4th divorce if she does choose to get married. But man, it's like, what the hell is wrong with you if you have to get married 4 times just to make yourself happy, and the 4th guy you can see from a million miles away isn't even a good match and lives in a different country? That's my thought on that couple. You can put in the comments what you think. I just don't see it working out. Well, hey, thank you so much for watching. That was my recap on last night's episode of 90 Day Fiancé. It was a good one. Not crazy good, but it was pretty good. And yes, I did forget Caesar. Nothing happened with Caesar. He is just still in his delusional la-la land. I'm starting to think the whole Caesar drama wasn't even real. We will see in future episodes, but I think that was just a bunch of BS. So stay tuned for many more. And yes, I have new, different video recaps coming out very shortly. I'm going to be doing The Masked Singer. I love that show. So stay tuned for that. And please subscribe, please like. I can't even put into words how much it means to me when I read your guys' comments. So please keep commenting. It just makes me so freaking happy. I can't even put into words. So please keep showing the love and stay tuned for many more.